Well, Michael C. Wright, who is live for us tonight in New Orleans, tweeting this. Yeah, check out the media scrum. SeKou, you've covered a lot of basketball games around the NBA. The New Orleans Pelicans are arguably the smallest market, right up there with Memphis in the NBA. It's not usual to see this type of media presence.
No, but I mean, this is something they've been waiting for so long, Jared. You got to think about the anticipation of Zion's debut. You know, I was down there in training camp when everybody thought he was going to, do it at the start of the season, and there was a buzz. So you can imagine how it's built since then. And those hallways, listen, it's going to get real interesting because all the buildup is one thing, but now that it's on, we got to see how Zion reacts under these NBA lights. I'm looking forward to it.
We'll take you live there in a couple of moments for Zion's warm-up. We'll show you that live. LeBron, he's warm. He's ready to go. LeBron tonight, 10 points, 4 of 5 shooting, and he's taking his first break with that stat line right now.
I'm telling you, Jared, he might have a 40-point game in him tonight. I'm feeling it.
He is now 60. He came in 66 points away. He's 56 points away from passing Kobe for third on the all-time scoring list. And you'll see LeBron potentially clips that mark tomorrow night on TNT as they play a back-to-back against the Nets. Miami and Washington. Miami got out to a fast 16-6 start. Kendrick Nunn, he was questionable in this game. Oh, he's playing. Miami has hit 4 threes already in the first quarter. Bradley Beal scored 6 of the first 14 points for Washington. But it is a 10-point lead right now with Miami out in front. Take you to Orlando and Oklahoma City. This one at the half. Good game so far. Dennis Schroeder, how good has he been playing? He had 11 points in the second quarter. Take you to Rodney McGruder. Here's Nerlens Noel. We'll get to Rodney McGruder in a second with the Clippers. It's 60-51 at the half. Chris Paul in this game has got 6 points. And again, Markelle Fultz, he has returned to the game after that apparent finger injury at the half right now. Fultz will return. 14 for Vooch. Again, no Steven Adams tonight, so Vooch taking advantage of that. Let's take you to the Clippers and Atlanta quickly. It is an 18-1 run here for the Clippers.
Good grief.
And they are starting to pull away in this game without Paul George, without Kawhi, without Patrick Beverley.
I don't know what to say about Atlanta, Jared. It's such a struggle for them right now defensively. The personnel is just not there for them to play at a high level on that end, and they take it on the chin all the time.
They are. Hawks tonight without Trae Young, shooting less than 28% to start the game late in the first quarter. We're bouncing around the NBA with updates from all 12 games, plus live looks, including right here in Atlanta, where the Clippers have led by as many as 14, where we're at right now, 26-12. Montrezl Harrell could potentially have a big night tonight. Obviously, no Paul George, no Kawhi, no Patrick Beverley.
Welcome home, Lou Williams. Welcome, people forget now. Lou.
Former Hawk.
That's right, Lou Williams. This is an opportunity for him to show out for the people in South Gwinnett. Watched him when he was in high school coming up.
Lou getting a rare start tonight. We are in the midst of a 24-1 Clipper run right now. Clippers last night on NBA TV's center court were able to beat Dallas. Luka nearly rallied the squad, but Kawhi was so good. And tonight, second night of a back-to-back, you know the deal. Kawhi's not playing those.
You know how good a team has to be or how bad the defense has to be to have a 24-1 run in the first quarter? I mean, I don't know if we should give all the credit to the Clippers.
And you can't blame Trae Young for that, right?
No, it's not.
He takes so much slack for his poor defense. He's not playing tonight.
My goodness.
Clippers shooting 58% to begin the game. Hawks shooting 25%. They've also committed 4 first-quarter turnovers. On Vince Carter. Vince is coming up on some more milestones. Seems like each game you tune into, he's got something else.
I was going to say, every time he steps out the locker room, it's a milestone, isn't it?
He is edging closer and closer. Let's see if he's gotten there yet tonight. In fact, he's not. The next point that Vince Carter scores tonight is a milestone. He will break the tie for 19th place on the NBA's all-time scoring list. So 1 point away for sole possession of 19th place, surpassing Alex English. He's trying to chase down Carmelo Anthony. The problem is for Vince Carter that Melo's not at home. He's playing.
Oh.
Well, Alex Len returns to the lineup with some thunder. That ends the 26-1 run.
This is a tough one, though, Jared. You're talking about the deepest team, arguably, in the league, in the Clippers. They can play without some of their big guns and come into Atlanta on a Wednesday night and win this game. Whereas Atlanta, without Trae Young, he's been their catalyst. He's been kind of their everything offensively. To not have him really puts them in a tight situation.
Alex Leonard missed a couple of games, checks back out. Atlanta team the other day had the opportunity to beat Toronto. The Raptors were too strong down the stretch. Montrezl Harrell. He's now got 10 points. Harrell's 4 of 4 from the field. Clippers shooting 62% from the field, and they've not made a three yet. Get you an update from Detroit. Reggie Jackson hasn't played since the last week in October. Reggie Jackson finally getting involved in the offense. Jackson's come off the bench. He scored 10 points. No Andre Drummond tonight. Detroit leads Sacramento 51-42. Jaren Jackson Jr. has his Memphis Grizzlies in Boston. Look at the defense there. Memphis, after one, they lead at 27-25. Jaren Jackson Jr., in addition to that block, has one more block. He's also leading the way with 10 points. John Morant has yet to score. Boston, in the first quarter, shot just 3 of 12 from three-point territory. So Memphis leads it by 2. Stand by. We are moments away from taking you live to New Orleans for Zion Williamson's pregame warm-up. That's right. Zion Mania is all over Crunch Time, presented by Taco Bell. We'll get you his pregame looks. But right now, we'll take you out to Boston, where they're starting second quarter action. Memphis leads this one by 2. Ja has yet to score for Memphis. Meanwhile, no Jaylen Brown for Boston. Celtics have been led by Tatum's 5 and Daniel Tice is fine. Let's listen in. Mike Gorman, Tommy Heinsohn, live on Crunch Time.
Carves out some room and gets 2.
Yeah, he beat Anderson to the baseline easily. Good up fake. Got him a hoop.
Anderson trying to turn the corner in traffic. Comes up just shy. Rebound ripped off by Tatum.
I think Tatum got a piece of that shot.
Tatum continues on his merry way, takes a fall away, and nails it.
He said, I've got Anderson, get me the ball.
Yeah. Valanciunas tees up another 3. Wild with that one. Wanamaker wants to go inside to Cantor, couldn't find an angle. Tatum decides to shoot it. Rebound to Melton, he'll push it up himself. Valanciunas for 2. Tied at 29.
Tell you, Valanciunas, when he was at Toronto, they didn't utilize him nearly as much as they're utilizing him here.
Walker pulls up. Valanciunas with the rebound, Melton the other way. Melton, he tries to fall away. That's an air ball. You know, before that shot, yeah, Valanciunas picks up the foul.
Pulled him down on the out of bounds.
First team foul here in the second quarter. We're tied at 29. Walker will bring it up. Out there with Tatum, Cantor, Ojale, and Wanamaker.
Oh, nice play. Good pass by Ojale. Got right up above the belt of Cantor.
Durant flies to the hoop.
Well, he took off about 20 feet from the basket.
He was up there a long time, wasn't he? Seemed from our angle like he got an extra boost. Tatum again in the paint, where the left hand comes up shy.
We'll get you back out to Boston in a little bit, but let's bounce around and tell you what's been happening in Miami. Here is a guy who's got to be an all-star, Bam Adebayo.
No question. Playing some of the best basketball of his career, Jared, and some of the best basketball of any big man in the East.
Let's take you to Toronto. Philly and the Raptors in a good one. Pascal Siakam, another guy who likely an all-star despite missing, 12 games. Siakam's got 11 so far. How about Marc Gasol? Show you a little of Mark. He's 5 of 5 from the field. Gasol and a perfect look at a three there. He's got 12 points to lead the way so far for the Raptors. Kyle Lowry, is he an all-star? He's got 11 points and 3 assists in the first half. Raptors, with less than a minute to go in the first half, lead Philadelphia by 1. Ben Simmons is 9 points on 3 of 5 shooting. Getting set to show you Zion Williamson's first warm-up prior to his NBA regular season debut. Don't forget about Brandon Ingram, SeKou.
No way. I mean, another guy. We keep talking about all-stars tonight. A lot of young guys looking to cash in and make those first all-star appearances this year potentially.
He's the 10th leading scorer in the NBA. He's been so good, coming off 25 points and 6 assists. On that very court, in just a couple of moments, we will see Zion warming up live, something you've never seen before prior to him actually playing in an NBA regular season game. The biggest moments of the night happen right here live on Crunch Time.